Alright guys, welcome back. Trying to make a shorter video as I already recorded this and it takes way too long. So I'm re-recording this. In this video, I'm going to show you the ranging capability of the Vortex RT Monocular. This is what it looks like. I'm going to show you in close-up, and let's do that right now. Also a little bit of overview and some tips of using them, and just from a beginner. So if you watch as a beginner, you can learn with me, and if you are a veteran, feel free to make comments and give me suggestions and your tip of using this. Okay, so this is the range. I'm actually on top of a container, way cool, and this is the monocular, and this is my rifle. This is the 5.56, and that would be the target that I'm shooting. Let me turn down the volume. There's some full auto in the background later. Okay, so this is the solo. I took off the belt clip so it's easier to hold, and I wouldn't be using that anyway. I'm gonna try to film it with my action camera. This is a 4K camera, and later on I will upload another video showing you this footage in 4K. Right now I am screencasting, so you wouldn't be able to get the 4K quality. But for people who don't want the commentary, they just want to see how clear the monocular is, you can check out the other video. I will link down the comments or in the description once that video is available. I'll do some editing. And first of all, I want to apologize for a little bit shaking over there, because this is the first time I try to record with such a small viewfinder, a live viewfinder on that camera, and now it's getting better, and you can see from the footage I'm getting better later on, but I'm just leaving it here so you can see roughly what it looks like as an attempt to show you what they are looking like through the reticle and the lens. Okay. Yeah, so this is a really nice area, open, and when I take the monocular off, you can see what it looks like without you see that? Without that, it's somewhere over here. Without the monocular. Okay, right now it's a little bit closer. This was the flower right here, and I'm actually okay looking at this, but if you get dizzy, please skip over. Later on, I will, if you're interested in just the ranging part, I will do that in about 2 minutes. But right now, just try to show you some of the footage here. Yep, that's what it looks like from the sky. I want to make a comment here. The reticle is very clear to me, and this reticle actually helps with ranging. But one downside is you can see later on from the actual manual, they made it seem like the reticle crosshair was somewhere over here, but when you look through them, they're kind of in the middle. And I get why they make it. I should show you here the instruction. You can see from the demonstration here, it's like the crosshair is right here, but in the video you can see it's somewhere over here. It's like really almost in the middle, and the reason for that over here is you can actually range and see the object on this side. But the downside is, as a human eye, you always focus on that crosshair. So it's not a big deal. What I end up doing is just focus on that, and if you really want to look at the object, you just move to the lower left, and then your object's going to show up in here. Okay, that's one tip, and that's what it actually looks like. You see it's probably in the middle. It's not really on the lower left in here. Yep. It could be the angle too, but really I did not feel that the reticle is as they describe in that manual. Okay, and as the demonstration of the ranging capability, I'm gonna use this target over here, and it's gonna be I hope this is a good learning opportunity for new, beginners like me to try to use the ranging capability here. And really, this I'm gonna try to pause to a good position here. Really, you can use this for your scope too. If you have a scope that's a milled or MOA, this is gonna be slightly different in terms of calculation, but you will be able to range with your standard reticle as well. Hear that full auto in the background. Right here, that's a good one. So let me zoom it in a little bit. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, right here we have this object. To range with, this is the mill reticle. To range with this, we need to know the length or width of or height of the object. So right now I know this object is about 4 feet, and just remember, everything is going to be an estimation. So you wouldn't be able to get the laser rangefinder precise ability. So it's going to be an estimation, but in the end of the video, you can see it's going to be a very good estimation. So here, you need to know the height. The height is 4 feet of this object. And now we're going to start counting the mills from that. So let's say right here, it's the bottom. So this is 0 here, and then that's 10, that's 5, 11, 12. So let's assume, I know it's not exactly 12, but let's assume it's 12 mil in here, because this is like a irregular, it's not like a really good polygon, but it's not, let's not, make it really precise. So let's assume this is 12 mils, 4 feet. Let's see how we range that. Let's go back to the manual here. So that's how you range with MRAD. All you need to remember is all these formulas, and we know the feet. From the feet we can get inches. So 4 feet is 48 inches. So what you need to do here is 48 multiplied by 27.8. You will get a number that's 1,334.4. So that would be the number over here. And then you're going to divide it by the measured MRAD. The measured MRAD is, we said it was 12. Let's divide it by 12. Okay, now we get a 111.2. So 111.2, that would be the range in yards. So now we know this target from our estimation is about 11 and 12 yards. Now, how I know that's accurate or it's a good estimation and this actually works is I actually have this target, and I think now it's being destroyed, but it was the clay target, the shotgun target that you shoot trap or skeet. The the really soft target where you hit it, it's gonna explode, or it's gonna break. Like what is it? Sporting clay. I think that's what it was. And I was placed over here, and I actually, from the Acog, it was a chevron, and I zeroed that Acog at 100 meters. This is 111 yards, but with 100 meter, I was actually, with the Acog, it was a pretty good hit when I placed that triangle right on top of that target. And how I know that was accurate, we know 111 yard is estimated to be 101 meter. And that's why I was able to hit the target with the Acog zeroed at 100 meter. And for that size was maybe 4 or 5 inches, and that's pretty good to me. I'm not trying to win any competition with this, and that's a very good estimation to me. So hopefully this give you a good idea of how to range with that with this reticle. Now, one big downside I gotta tell you is if you handheld this monocular, you're gonna have to be very steady, as it's right here. If you hold it like a smaller object is easy, it's gonna be easy because you can actually focus on, you know, small ranging with your eyes. But something like some object like this, if you don't hold steady, you try to hold the bottom and count the top, you will be moving and you wouldn't be able to get the correct one. And I tried with my bare hand, I was getting about 1 or 2 MRAD or mil off, but nevertheless it's still going to be a pretty good estimation. And when you get into like longer ranges, it's going to be easier because of the objects are getting smaller. And a good tip I would say would be place that monocular on a tripod or something stable, and then you don't even need to hold it by your hand. And that would be the way, you know, in the future when I range, if I want to get a, you know, more precise to that. And it's also a good idea to memorize or get familiarized on, you know, what the object, a typical object's typical height and width. So, because you have to know the object size in order to get the distance. So a good idea would be to practice on that, remember it. And that would be the end of the video. I hope this is a good demonstration in terms of getting the ranging part down. And I don't think I've seen an actual live range with your reticle. So hopefully this video helps someone out. If you are a veteran, please leave me any feedbacks. If you're a beginner, let me know if this video is helpful, see if you can learn anything. And for the new viewer out there, welcome to my channel. I mostly talk about shooting stuff. And finally, I want to thank every one of my viewer who likes, dislike, view my videos, leave comments, and, you know, even share and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you in another video. Thank you. Bye bye.